Good morning and welcome. I'm Elvie. Look, how is everybody? How are you? I'm going to take care of business. Let's take care of business and then we can chat. How was your week? There we go. Now, welcome. Pretty in pink. So I missed Pink Day. I was so mad at myself. I got myself all, I did my makeup and it was all into the orange or the tangerine shades. So hello, Shelly. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, welcome. Just in time. Hope you have your coffee. I haven't had mine yet. So what's with this hair? All I can figure out is it didn't matter how much I curled it. It's like it was curly this morning, but when I blow it dry, it gets it straight. And then when I tried to curl it, it was like, And I think, I've been using Lange hair products and I did provide the link. Hello, gorgeous. And I've noticed my hair is getting healthier. It's now feeling not like crunchy, dry straw, but each strand is thicker. It doesn't break like I used to just pull and it would be breaking. And so I'm like, okay, I curled and it was like, it's like, it's a mess. All right, let's start with eye cream. I always start with my eye cream. Actually, I just wait till I could put my eye cream on. I'm so used to doing it in the washroom. All right, let's get this weird hair out of my way. And so it's like I always go to reach for it. It's like, no, I have to wait. I have to wait to do it with my girls. And what's amazing me, now you might have noticed I'm not using concealer because of the ingredients in this eye cream, I don't have the dark circles anymore. And so it's, tightening and within its limits that we still have to deal with aging. And I've recently had that eye issue where I had a lot of swelling. So again, it's brought on my bags, but it is just, I'm so impressed. Except our skin around our eye is the most delicate. It's the most fragile. It's the thinnest. And that's one thing I do love about our products is how they are, for example, the cleansing balm. I used to use I'm just looking for my primer because I've got to grab it. There we go. My eye primer. As soon as I sit down to do a live, the sun comes. It was perfectly overcast all morning. I don't believe it. It's fun. Normally we want the sun, but not during my live. So you hardly need any. And just going to put it, and actually I could have gone without it today because I'm going to use liquid shadows today. And then I'm going to up the game. But about our cleansing balm, just in the past, any cleansers or makeup removers I've used, and I'm going to just put some of that on my hair because it gets rid of flyaways. Do you know what else this is good for? If you wear glasses and if they slide down, you take a little bit and just I can feel it, it's tacky on my fingers. And so you would just put it on the bridge of your nose and it will keep your glasses from slipping down. So now I'm going in with the mattifying face primer. It's my favorite because it helps to fill in small, fine lines and pores. So it's going to keep my makeup out of the pores and thus give me that, it's like we do wall primer. It's going to help me have a smoother application of my foundation. But I've noticed, anyway, back to my hair, I've noticed that it's healthier and I'm loving the Lange products. So you should see I've just got everything. And I'm figuring out which are my favorites. And my favorite, of course, is the reparative shampoo and the put a little bit of that on my hair. It's going to get rid of those flyaways. A little bit of primer. Okay. And I love the jar. I didn't plan on talking about it, so I didn't go and look up the names of them, but I do love the reparative, there's a whole range. And I use the Select Thicket Cream, which gives body. Sometimes I use the Root Booster. Anyway, I won't go on about that. And today I am wearing in the jewelry, the Everdeen is sold out. So I quickly switched to put on my Phoebe. And what I love about this, it's like a half sun. It means joy. And so 2020 threw a lot of grungy stuff at us. And so we went through, and joy is a quality that isn't based on your circumstances and what's happening around you. It's an inner quality. And so it's just to remind me, doesn't matter what's going on in my life, that we still have joy. We still have a reason to find joy in life. And I just love it for that. So this is called the Phoebe, and I love it how they all have a meaning, their jewelry. And then of course I'm wearing the gold diamond studded Huggies, which are cubic zirconia and 14 karat gold filled. Love this jewelry. And they've designed it so the clasp that you can sleep in it. It's a really neat clasp. And so there's no catch, nothing. It's snagging. So if you roll around in your sheets a lot, that's the story. All right. I'm annoyed to have to do this. Okay. I'll go part way. I'm kind of blinded from looking at the sun. So today we're going to up the game. We're going to use liquid shadows. Oh, you did order the Phoebe. Isn't it pretty? And then they've got the full sun one too. So you'll have to take a picture of it when you get it. Well, we'll have to wear them together, and then the two of us together make sunshine. The liquid shadow I'm using today is Giggly. And it's this really pretty pink. And what I love about our liquid shadows is that this one is a matte. They don't crease, they don't move, especially for experienced eyes, experienced skin. You will love the liquid shadows. And they come in a variety of colors, and they don't muddle, and they stay true to their color. They are so easy to apply. I mean, I can't speak enough of them. So we're gonna throw some of this, and it's so easy. So just put some on our eye. It's got the doe foot applicator, and it's such a pretty pink. And I'm just going to grab, I'll grab a fluffy crease brush, but I gotta quickly clean it. And the eyeshadows, the liquid shadows do dry to powder. So I wanna hurry and get on there. Oh, maybe I wanted I'm gonna grab the crease brush. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend out that edge. It's just so simple. And bringing it up. It's very subtle. I mean, what other eyeshadow can you wear in your pink? Hello, Bee, welcome. Hello, gorgeous, thank you. You have a great day too. Now, sorry to change the subject here, but you have to tell me, okay, I'll have to ask you later. I'll ask you later. I don't want to queer you out. All right. Sorry for the wild hair today. It's like, it doesn't want to curl. It says, no, I was curly for you. You straightened me, and I'm not going back. Now you can apply more if you want more. I guess I'll just play it by ear. Let's go subtle. All right. These little flyaways need more primer. You can't go wrong with this. Because if you can go wrong with this, I would have found it. I would have done it. Is it getting warmer up there in Dawson Creek? I hope so. And I'm just blending out the edges. Okay, I think I have a titch more on that side, so I'll come back. I'm just going to give it another little swipe here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, we're going to up our game. We're going to up our game, kick it up a notch. And so now I'm going to use our brand new palette, the Beloved Volume 3. And you don't have to buy this as the special. The special comes with an eye primer and your choice of brush, any eye brushes that we have, or eyeliners, whether it's pencil or whether it's the liquid. And if you don't want any of those, you just want the palette, you can get it by itself. I gave the link today's look, which is what I'm using, but you can remove anything that you want. I am going to up the game with, okay, oh, it's upside down. There we go, Unselfish. This color, this pretty silver. And so I'm going to grab cream shadow brush. And again, I want to make sure it's clean. I must be getting more comfortable doing this because I'm not worried about going and quickly getting everything all set up before I go, because it's like, that's good. It's getting more comfortable with this. And I just have to get that other previous color off. And what I love about this brush cleaner is it cleans your brush and you don't have to wait for it to dry. It's dry. It's dry. Ready to go in. So I'm going to grab some of this silver color and I'm going to press it, starting on the inner eye. And work out. And I'm going to go about, I guess, halfway. And then I'm going to grab that same brush I had. Just going to wipe it a bit, and I'm going to blend it. And I can take it up a little bit higher if I want. I want. There. And just blend. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Ethel. And it blends beautifully. There we go. Just subtle graduation from that silver that catches the light and just breaks it up from a solid pink. Very soft. And now grab the same brush, and as you, it does blend out more to a matte the more you blend it, but I'm actually keeping, I'm just going to blend the edges, trying to still keep that silver. I really like it. Just going to blend it in with the pink. That's it. We're done. I mean, we just upped our eye game. And I mean, you can do a third color, an outer color of the V, but I'm just slowly graduating that each of these can be worn individually. And we've got a lot of wonderful things coming in March, so I thought I would love to do each live, but then I know there's more things coming. So now I want to start introducing how you can do it with second colors, and then the next time I'll do it with powders. It's such a fun palette. Lots and lots of looks. So now on to foundation. Now I love, love, love my combo with my BB cream and my liquid foundation, but I decided to switch it up. I set it out. Oh, here it is. Let's say, where did I put it? Where did I put it? I'm going to use the stick foundation today. And what's really nice about this is it's very, very moisturizing. And that's what I still want. I'm just going to, it's really actually so easy to apply. Just doing little dabbles. Okay, grab my kabuki brush and let's blend away. I was taking a course, started last night, and it was on, last night's was on time management. And I'm pretty good. I've been pretty good and organized, but what I appreciated that I learned is that, you know how we tend to make a list, and, well, I do. I don't know about you. Do you make to-do lists? I make one every night. Before I go to bed, through the day, I've checked everything off. But the thing that was huge for me was a couple things. Was to use the bookend template. So in other words, and block time. So don't just leave it unended, because then you run out of time, and then with the things your list, you get overwhelmed. And so I'm trying to figure out how to control that for myself so that I make sure I can get everything done that I need to, and just I have to allow a certain amount of time. So I was thinking there's probably no doubt many apps out there that do that. But I know for me right now, what I think I'll do is I'll just start setting up some timers on my watch. And so when I go to do one of my jobs, I'll just hit my timer for that. And when it bings, then that's it. Move on to the next task. That was one of the things that was huge for me. Do you have any issues with, what do you do to get everything done? And I'm just going to blend it down my neck. I just did a very, very light. It's so buildable. I could go back and do a second coat, and it's what I love about this is very, very light. It's very, very moisturizing. It's got a dewy finish. It's perfect for experienced skin. And then I'm gonna just use my finger just to press it under my eyes. I love it. That's it. I'm calling it done. Calling it done. Moving on. So what do you do for? I think I've heard of a few apps. I think I'll use pressed powder foundation today to along with you girls. So I'm going to use Voil, and I know our bronzers will be coming back. I don't know when, but I'm hoping it's soon. It'll be nice. So I'm using the tapered blusher brush, swirl it in the cap, and just going to very light hand. So you can see I am actually not in the hollow, but just at the top edge of it. So if you do the fishy face, I can't. I don't know, too skinny lips or what. You'll see where your hollow is, and then I like to do in the top part of it because I'm trying to raise everything up. As our face, even as our face gravity is pulling everything down, so I'm just trying to bring it back up a bit. And then I'm going to blend that in. And this adds some warmth. Now the other side, same thing. Oops, I raised my chair and now I have to be sure my legs don't touch the desk or it rattles. I think I have to book myself for a facial. I was thinking, I've got messages popping in. It's like, if you girls know of anything, by the way, if you know of anybody who'd be interesting, hello, gorgeous, hello, Audrey, welcome, welcome. If you know of anybody who would be, tag them or share this on your timeline, that would be. And now I'm going to do under the jaw to help recede the jowls, create a shadow effect there. And you don't go on it. I'm going like I'm aiming up, just along the edge, just lightly. And I love wearing a soft shoulder. It looks so much preppier, flirtier. And then I love these little bralettes from Pretty Cute Things. And this is from Pretty Cute as well. Of course, I've got some new clothes coming, but by the time that they get them and then I wear them, they're out of stock. So it doesn't matter. Just keep looking. They're such gorgeous clothes. When I went out yesterday for an appointment, thank you. When I went out for an appointment, I just realized I put jeans on. So it doesn't matter. I wear these really pretty cute tops from, hello, gorgeous. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. I wear these really pretty cute clothes, tops from Pretty Cute, so that I always look cute and they're so comfortable. You feel like you're in sweats. But when I go out, I put jeans on, and I said to the gal, this is pretty ridiculous. My dressing up is jeans. my home gear is yoga pants. But the thing that stays the same are always my Pretty Cute tops, because it doesn't matter what's on your bottom. You still look, you've got color, you've got some, what's the word? Like, not just boring solid color t-shirt, but there's some interest in everything. They've got patterns, a mix up of colors and patterns. I just love her clothes. All right, let's go back to our eyes. I'm going to do some drama. Now this is the perfect eyeshadow to showcase your lashes. Is when you want your eyelashes to shine, is you want a neutral shadow so that you can really see your lashes. And so I'm not going to muddle it by eyelining the top of my eyelid. I'm going to tightline, which is doing the waterline. And I'm using the color Perfect, which is our black pencil. And I'm going to do it in the waterline. And you'll see what that does. It's making the base of your lashes look thicker already, right? And then I'm going to, oops, I just penciled myself. And I know that'll transfer onto my hand, onto my face, okay? And then I'm going to just do the lower lash line partway. So it's going to add a little bit of, it's going to make the base of my lashes look thicker, but I don't want to do my whole eye because it'll close my whole eye in. Okay. And on to brows. Yesterday I did the palette. I'm going to do my palette today. It's coming back. It's coming back, girls. I'm just going to quickly throw it on. I can hardly wait because I do love the palette. But I love our pencil, so I'm happy to use either. But I just feel like using my palette today. It's been a while. I'm going to feel like rusty. So I love using two shades, and they give you two shades. So I always do the majority in the darker brown, and then I switch to the lighter for the front. It just gives it a more natural effect, a more natural looking brow. Because our hairs normally are a little thinner there. Half curly, half straight hair. It's really weird. I don't know why I was doing that. But it's feeling healthier. I'm just so thrilled. My hairdresser says there's no way we're going to use bleach on my hair anymore because we think that's probably what damaged it, was when I had highlights. So I've got all 3 of my silk plants in now, and they're gorgeous. It's so cute. I did show my neighbor that lives across the hall. If you're new here, this was a real change for me, is that I love plants and I love flowers. And I remember when I first married Ken, I mean, I had probably 50 plants in the house, and I always had lots and lots of plants and flowers. And then for gardening, I loved having lots of flowers. I would just love to do a bouchard garden. And then when I moved here, I've been here 2 years, 2 summers. We're on a desert. And so when I put my flowers out, number 1, it's so hot. I'd have to be watering them. I was watering them like 3 times a day. And you have to be so careful because I'm on the 2nd floor, so the people below have their furniture right under my deck, and my deck is on a slight tilt. So it was always such a mad scramble to keep everything from going over the edge. You can't. Yeah, I actually bought a Dyson vacuum for my deck, because if you sweep it, it puts dust down. So I just wish I could hose it down because it's so dusty. I can't. So I went, after 2 years of my spending tons of money on these gorgeous flower pots, and then they'd end up, in a month and a half, they were crispy and drying up. Some of the plants did good, but the ones that I worked really well the one year, then they weren't around anywhere the next year. So I made the plunge and I decided to go silk. And I am shocked at myself because I gave my sister, one sister has silk flowers. I still don't think she should have silk flowers. She's on a ground level. So I bought grasses, and they're 60 inches tall, 3 pots, and they're gonna look gorgeous. So I had my neighbor come over and see, and she couldn't believe it. She says they look real. So she's actually gonna do it now. So that's so cool. Or thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Because she says, we spend so much money, and when they don't even last 2 months, and it's so true. So it's a reality for where I am right now. So anyway, I got all 3 in, and I'm excited. So I've got them in my apartment. But I guess if they get dirty, I'll just put them in the shower and give them a white spray down, and they're good to go. All right, now what are we on to? Blush. All right, I'm loving our Sisterly. It's pretty in pink. It's this beautiful pink. And actually it has like little luminescence. It's like a gold, like very, very, very illuminescing gold flecks in it. It's very, very pretty and very, very soft. So again, where you first touch your brush, you want it to be on the front, not at the back, because that wouldn't be natural to have your pink back there. Because where you first put it is where you're first going to get your most color or pigment is going to come onto your face. So you want it at the front. You want it on the tip of your, so I'm not putting it on the apples of my cheeks because our cheeks fall as we age. So I'm lifting it up by just following the tip of my cheekbone and then following that cheekbone back. And so you're actually going to be hugging your contour line. And then I'm just going to blend it in. And same thing on the other side. If that makes sense. I like to stipple it first. Okay, I have to turn this down again so I can see myself. And then sometimes I just swipe it up the side just to offshoot what's the left. Okay. On to, let's set our face. Thinking, what am I missing? Setting powder. I'm going to use our, oh, I don't need to. It's pretty new. I forgot. I was so used to shaking the other one. This one you don't want to. It's got a lot of powder and I always make a big mess. So it's got this screen, which is really nice. So it helps you with gauging how much you're going to get. And I'm going to use our powdered concealer brush. And so I'm going to take some in, tap it off because it's a brand new bottle and so it's going to give me a lot. And I'm going to stipple it on just to get it on. And to set, I don't want what I've placed, my contouring and my blush, I don't want it swished around. And then I'll blend it after I get it all on. Okay, actually, and I'm going to grab my other brush, and now I'm going to blend it. I have two. This is the one from the one that I ran out of. Our brand new, but it's not been returned to our core line yet. That was just launched. It's a setting powder. And this was the brush for that. So here we go. What a mess I made. It got powder everywhere. Okay. On to lashes. I should have been sitting on my products. So I'm going to use my lash curler. I can hardly wait to get my new one with my bundle that we ordered with a good quality one. And I belong to the Itty Bitty Lash Club, but since I've been using our unique mascaras, and I normally use the serum, I've only just started again, but with our serum, you apply it at night, it's like a mascara, and of course it's by my bed. It's clear, and you just put on your lashes at night before you go to sleep, and you'll see results in about 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. And what it does are the ingredients, the peptides, the argan oil, the ingredients that are in it, is what they do is it appears like your lashes are growing longer, because what it is our lashes have a cycle of, I think it's 150 days where they fall out. And so what it's doing is it's extending that cycle. So then the lashes aren't falling out, so they are appearing thicker. And what's there stays in longer, so it is growing longer. And that's what's helping. It's just helping to keep our lashes in. Now I'm going to use, I always like to use our lash primer, because this also is, has ingredients that are healthy. We want to keep our lashes healthy so that they will keep growing, but it also, it's nourishing and keeping them healthy, but it's also coating each lash. So it's going to make your individual lashes thicker. So I'm going for a little bit of volume today. I'm going to switch it up. I normally use twisted. I'm going to use our 4D today. Haven't used it in a while. You could put this on the lower lashes. I usually just stick it to the top. And our 4D is infused with fibers. You don't see the fibers. They're in there. And what they do is they grab on to your lashes, and that's why it makes them thicker. So the twisted mascara gives you that longer, thinner, natural looking lash. This will give you more like a false eyelash look, because it's going to make each of your lashes thicker. Oh, whew, that was close call. I almost dropped it and it flung, and I just tickled my skin. So if you get mascara on your skin, oh, I see something on the end here. If you get mascara on your skin, just let it dry, and we'll go back and flick it off with a clean spoolie. And this is buildable too. I always often just have time to do 2 coats, but what I'm going to do is, I'll come back and do a little bit more, is what I like to do too, is I like to put a thin coat of our waterproof on, and what that does is seals in any fibers, which sometimes I find later at the end of the day, if I rub my eyes, you can start to get a little fallout. That will stop it. You just get this beautiful. Now I can make it thicker, but I'm going to go back with some, I want to go back with some, what do you call it? Waterproof mascara. And I'm going to seal in those lashes. Now all 3 of these mascaras, the twisted, the 4D, and the waterproof, come in our beauty box, as well as the primer. So if you bought them individually, I haven't priced that out. It'd be close to the same. Yeah, it would be about the same, maybe more. But in the beauty box, you get all of those, plus my eye cream, plus you get a shadow palette and a liquid shadow. You get the cleansing cloths. I'm trying to remember what's all in that kit, for $119. It is such a steal of a deal. Plus you get $30. Why cash? So to spend on an order, so you can redeem on your first order. And there's so much more. Anybody who wants that, oh, thank you, Beyonce. Hello, gorgeous. I just noticed your name. If you want that, just say beauty box or box below, and I'll tell you about the other benefits of it. Nice to see you. I love pink. Actually, I never knew, but it seems every time I wear pink, I get compliments of. So I have some more coming. Get ready for spring. Do you still have snow up north? I'm blessed that we don't have any. Here we go. I think mascara is probably always the slowest thing. There we go. Okay, I'm going to throw on a real small coat of waterproof. And this is our Epic mascara, which is what put us on the map to begin with. So you can see I have a more dramatic eyelash. And you can go back if you want and even build more layers. Focus on the tips, focus on the outer to give that butterfly effect. And get this out of the way so I don't get mascara on it. And this way I don't have any fallout or flaking, which I don't like. Now I've got a couple spots. I'll grab a clean spoolie. Go get that mascara, and right here. There, it just flicks right off. All right, lipstick. Let's do Easy Street. So our matte lipsticks, it's melting slowly. Oh, good. But then icy, be careful. My favorite part, oh yeah, you're not in Hay River anymore, was the breakup of the river. Oh, so exciting. Is our matte Opulence lipsticks are so moisturizing. So they say they're matte finish, they're not a shiny finish. And this is why I love them, is you have the best of both worlds. So you can put your matte lipstick on. It's moisturizing, it's velvety, and it doesn't bleed. You don't need lip liner. And if you want gloss, then you add gloss. It's such a nice neutral color. It's a very soft pink. And I am going to put a little bit of gloss on. Now I'm using Hottie. It was supposed to be back, but it's been extended to April. So I do have a contest at the, I guess you could say a giveaway at the end, going to the end of the month. And so you just have to scroll up in my page to find it. But this has ingredients in it that produce collagen, help your body produce collagen. It's also got like a little peppermint. It's a little bit a warming effect. No. Is it this one that has peppermint? No, maybe not. I can't remember now. But you'll have this little warming effect, and what it's doing, it's helping that cushioning effect on your lips. That's plumping, and it's so hot that we can hardly ever keep it in stock. I'm going to give away one of these, and I've just listed the things that you need to do is to go find that post, and it's a picture of Ken kissing me. It's called The Kiss, and I hope to be giving one away and to get your name entered. So there you go, girls. Off the shoulder. Let's be a little flirty, pretty in pink. A very soft, subtle look. We upped our game from just plain pink eyeshadow to adding some of our brand new eyeshadows, which they're molten. That's the only way to describe it. They go on, they're like creamy, they blend like a powder, and then they are like a liquid. They're like a liquid shadow. It's just such a good, and that color that I use can be added to so many looks, so many eyeshadows. Just that bit of silver, and it brightens your eye. Love this look. I hope you do too. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it so much. And if you have any questions about the beauty box, just let me know below. I also can color match you for a foundation if you'd like to get a foundation. You have a great weekend, girls. Stay safe, and remember, find joy in everything you do in your life. Take care. Bye for now.